Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Welcome to your chemistry class. How are you? I hope all of you are very fine and safe. Today I will discuss about questions and answers from chapter 7. At first, I will discuss exercise from your book. So, open your book, page number 68. Follow the questions. Here, in first item, you have to match left side with right side. In left side, every matter do not conduct heat. Sound is not matter. Solid has definite size and volume, and metals on strike do not break. Now follow the short answer questions. What are the characteristics of matter? Explain with example. You can easily explain. The characteristics of matter means matters have volume, that means each matter occupies space. You can give one example. Also matters have mass, also matters have size, etc. Second question, light is one kind of matter. Is this statement true or false? Give reasons to defend your answer. Is light a matter? No, light is not a matter. That means this is false. Why? Because light we can just see, but it has no mass, it has no size, and it has also occupy not a specific space. So we can say light is not a matter. What are the main differences among solid, liquid and gaseous substance? You know very well. The main differences among solid, liquid and gaseous means liquid has fixed shape, solid has fixed shape, liquid has no fixed shape, gaseous has no fixed shape. Solid has fixed mass, liquid has fixed mass, gaseous has also fixed mass, but solid has fixed volume, liquid has fixed volume, but gaseous substance has no fixed volume. Like this way, we have to mention the main differences. Why is copper used in electric wire? Yes, you know very well. Copper is used in electric wire because copper is a metal and it can conduct electricity. Explain melting point and boiling point with examples. So you can, from the last class, you can easily explain this, what is melting point, definition, and boiling point with examples. Now follow the MCQ questions. Which substance has less rigidity? That means less hardness. So from brick, book, ice, banana. Yes, banana has less rigidity. So answer will be banana. Which substance when kept in a bottle occupy the entire space of the bottle? Yes, of course scent, because this is a gaseous substance. Here water, milk, powder, they are not gaseous substance, and we know that gaseous substance always occupy the full space inside the container. Now follow here, following this table you have to give answer of third and fourth number question. Martin's mother cooks in an earthen pitcher. Earthen pitcher means in clay pot. Martin's father uses a machine made of copper wire. Okay, Martin's grandmother uses a basket made of bamboo, and Martin drinks water in a glass made of glass. So what is the third question? The object used by which persons are shown in the table is an electric and heat conductor. That means which is actually conducts electricity and heat. So we can easily understand Martin's father, because he used copper wire, and among these coppers, among earthen, pitcher, bamboo, glass, copper is metal and it conducts heat and electricity. So answer will be Martin's father. Now follow the next page. In case of thermal conductivity, Martin's mother gets more advantages than Martin's father. No, it is not correct, because Martin's father used copper wire and Martin's mother used earthen pitcher. So it is not correct. Martin gets more advantage than Martin's father. Yes, because in case of thermal conductivity means heat conductivity. So Martin used glass, made of glass, then Martin's father. So Martin's father used actually copper. Copper conducts heat, but copper Martin's father used in the electricity conductivity purposes. But Martin used glass to drink water. So if here use metal glass, then it will be more heated, so it cannot drink. That means it does not serve his purposes. So here in this case Martin gets more advantages to drink water in non-metallic glass. Martin's grandmother gets less advantages than Martin's father. In this case Martin's grandmother gets less advantages because he used a basket made of bamboo instead of, but whereas Martin's father used a copper wire. So actually 2 and 3 will be the correct answer, C number. Now follow the creative questions. Mr. Fazlul Haq's mother uses an earthen oven, that means matir chula, and clay pots to cook meals. On the other hand, his wife uses a gas oven and cooks in an aluminium pan. What is matter? You know what does non-metal mean? Non-metal means what is the matter which has no shiny surface, which cannot conduct heat and electricity, and which cannot make jingling sound, etc. Now explain the significance of the elements of the utensils used by Fazlul Haq's wives and mothers. His wife used aluminium pan and his mothers used clay pots. So explain the significance of elements of utensils. So the elements of utensils are clay pots and aluminium, and you have to explain actually the significance of aluminium and clay pot. You know that aluminium is more significant because aluminium is a metal, so it has a shiny surface, it can conduct heat properly, it also conduct electricity, and it also makes jingling sound, and it is very strong, so it will be long lasting, like this way. And whereas clay pots, it is not a metal, it is not metals, its surface is not shiny, it cannot conduct heat properly, and also it is not strong, it is very breakable. For this it is easily broken down, like this. So you have to explain between aluminium and clay. Now D number question, who gets more advantage while cooking meals? Mr. Fazlul Haq's mothers and wives. That means by doing their works, who actually get more advantages? It is very clear his wife will get more advantages because he cooks food in aluminium pot, that means in metallic pan, and also using a gas oven. So in what points she will be more benefited? At first she used aluminium pot, that means metallic pot, and we know that metallic pots are conducts heat properly, so she can easily cook using less fuel. And when in this case his fuel will be in this case she can save her fuel, cost of fuel, also valuable fuel, and also cost of fuel, and also her time will be saved because she can cook very short time, in very short time, so she can save her valuable time. And also she can get her some pot is very shiny, that means looking very nice, and she can easily wash it and overall she can use her pot in many times because it is so hard, so it is not easily broken down, or it is not easily spoiled. So she can use her aluminium pan in for a long time. and on the other hand, his mother was used clay pot. Clay pot is not heat conductor, that means it cannot conduct heat properly. For this, to cook food, clay pots in clay pots needed more time, that means time will be wastage. And also she used earthen oven, that means it is not it is also problematic. And earthen oven, so huge fuel cost will be needed. Fuel and different types of fuels are needed. And also its clay pot will not be long lasting because it is breakable, and it is not looking so nice than that of aluminum pan. Like this way you have to just write the different advantages using of aluminum pan. So hope, my dear students, you can write the answer nicely. Now follow the another creative questions. What is boiling point? You know what do you mean by thermal conductivity? Thermal conductivity means heat conductivity. So what is heat conductivity? And the process in which heat is conducted from one place to another place is actually thermal conductivity. The process in which heat is conducted from one place to another place is known as thermal conductivity. C number question, how the substance shown in figure X can be converted into the substance shown in figure Z. We can see here in figure X there is a ice, and in figure Z there is water vapor. That means in figure water remains is in solid state, and in Z water remains is in gaseous state. So how the solid converted into its gaseous state, we can easily explain using the kinetic molecular theory. So from my first lecture you can easily write the answer, the how solid substance is converted into its gaseous substance, mainly due to applying heat. Analyze that the materials shown on all the three figures are made of same matter. That means you have to analyze that these three substances are actually same. That means this is the solid state of water, this is the liquid state of water, this is the gaseous state of water. That means these three different physical states, but these three are actually same. So how can you analyze this? You can easily analyze by the determination of melting point and boiling point, because you know the melting point of ice is 0 degree centigrade and the melting point of water is 100 degree centigrade. So if you determine the melting point of this solid ice, and when you get 0 degree centigrade, then you can say this is the solid state of water. And when you will boil the water, and when you will see it boils just at 100 degree centigrade, so you can easily understood that liquid state actually of water, because water boils at 100 degree centigrade, and in Z you will get the water vapor. So like this way you can prove X, Y, Z, these are actually three different physical states of the same matter, and that is water. So my dear students, I hope you understand the questions of your exercise book page number 68. Now I will explain about more questions. Follow the questions. Here similar type, follow here. This is solid ice, X is solid ice, Y is liquid water, and Z is water vapor. What is called non-matter? You know, why is copper used in making electric wire? Similar question I have discussed. How is X converted into Z mentioned in the step? Similar, which I just I have discussed about this answer. Explain according to kinetic molecular theory. And how will you determine the value of P mentioned in the step? Follow the step. Here heat. To convert solid to liquid, heat is needed, and what is the temperature? That is 0 degree centigrade. And here to convert liquid state to gaseous state, here also heat is needed, but there is not mentioned the temperature. That means you have to determine the value of P. So how will you determine? That means how will you determine the boiling point of water? So in my last lecture you can easily explain the boiling point determination process of water with figure. So you have to explain the boiling point determination of water with figure. Now follow the next question. What is called volume? You know, volume, actually the space occupied by a matter is called volume. Is brick a solid matter? Yes, brick is a solid matter. Why? Because brick has a fixed size, it has a fixed shape, and it has a fixed volume because it is occupied a specific space. So for this, brick is a solid matter. Which property of metal is presented by the mentioned figure of the stem? That means by this figure, which property of metal is represented? We can easily understand by following this figure. Here thermal conductivity of metal is mentioned. So you have to explain here from the other property, that is metal can conduct electricity, metals are looking shiny, metals are making jingling sound, and among them here through this experiment or through this figure it is represented that metals conduct. Metals is a thermal conductor, that means metal can conduct heat. How can we determine the melting point of the materials by which the flammable source mentioned in the stem is formed? Explain with figure. Flammable source mentioned in this stem. Flammable source is here candle, and you have to determine the melting point of the material by which candle is formed. So by what substance candle is formed? Yes, wax. So you have to determine the melting point of wax. So you can now easily determine the melting point of wax process from my last lecture. So you have to explain actually in this D number answer the melting point determination of wax through an experiment. So you have to explain the experiment with figure. Now follow the another stem. Figure A. Rita's mother is cooking in a clay pot using a gas burner, and Mita's mother is also doing the same work but using an aluminium pot. It is very clearly seen here. What is melting point? You know. How is a liquid matter converted into its solid state? Liquid matter converted into solid state. That means water how converted into ice due to cooling the liquid substance, isn't it? That means temperature should be decreased. So we will explain this with example. Which material of the two parts mentioned in this term is more significant? I have discussed in creative questions of exercise. Which is more significant? Aluminium. And Mita's mother will be more benefited by using her work than that of Rita's mother. Same questions actually. So hope my dear students you clearly understand the this chapter. So today actually this chapter is completed, and in next time and very soon I will take a test, online test for this and I will give notice in your group when I will actually take the test. Before that you have to take the well preparation from this chapter. So today after this, goodbye.